Hello everyone, myself Rashmitha, Faculty of Commerce Department, Milagros College, Mangaluru. So, in today's class, we will be doing the concept of regression analysis. Now, under that, we will be going to see introduction, definition, types of regression and regression equation and the problems based on the regression equation. Now, before moving to the concept, we will see what is regression equation or a regression analysis. Now, regression analysis is nothing but it is a statistical tool which is used to relationship between the one variable and the other variable. So, it helps to analyze the changes in one variable which will associated with the other variable. So, this method is mainly used in statistics, not only in statistics but also it is used in social science, biology and other economics, other subjects also to predict the variables. So, for example, now I can take a regression analysis in terms of, now if you want to find how much money is needed to buy a grocery, it depends on how many members are there in your family. So, it mainly factors, whatever the factors are there, it depends on one variable and it also affects the other variable. So, the definition of regression analysis says that it is a statistical method which is used to examine the relationship between two or more variables. It helps to understand how one variable is changes with the another variable, that is independent variable and the dependent variable. So, next we will move on to the concept of types of regression. Now, in types of regression, there are four types: simple regression, multiple regression and the linear regression or a non-linear regression. Now, simple regression. Simple regression is a type of regression which is applicable or which is analyzes that examines the relationship between one variable or one or two variables. One is dependent and the other one is independent. And multiple regression. When I say the word multiple regression, it is an extension of a simple regression which allows you to analyze the relationship between the one dependent variable and two or more independent variable. Now, for example, for the multiple regression. Now, if you want to reduce your weight, what are the factors will influence on your body? Now, to reduce your weight, not only you are doing the exercises, but also we need to maintain our food diet system. That is, in the sense where not only one exercise system is not only enough, but it should need a food diet also to reduce our weight. Whereas there you can observe there are multiple factors were affecting to reduce the weight. That is one example for a multiple regression. Next is a linear regression. So, if the proportion of change is the same for both the variables and the relationship is said to be a linear. Now, in the case of linear, you will get a straight line when you draw two variables together. That is, y is equal to a plus bx or x is equal to a plus by. Whereas, non-linear regression means if the two variables changes without a definite proportion, then the function is said to be a non-linear regression, where the curve you will get it in terms of a parabola or in a curve manner, half circle manner. If you are getting the graph, then we will say that it is a non-linear or a curvilinear regression. Next, regression equations. Now, in regression equation, when it comes to, there are two types of regression equation. One is a general equation and one more is a shortcut regression equation. So, general equation is a long procedure method. So, here we will be doing the shortcut method of a regression equation. So, to solve or to get a regression equation, we need to solve a two regression equation. That is, one is y on x and one more is x on y, because there are two variables are depending on, one is x on y and one more is y on x. So, here in the slide you can observe I have given the two equation also, that is regression equation y on x and regression equation x on y. Now, here the formula is given for the y on x is y minus y bar, which is equal to rho into sigma x by sigma y into x minus x bar. Whereas regression equation of x on y is x minus x bar, which is equal to rho into sigma y by sigma x into y minus y bar. Now here x and y are variables, whereas y bar and x bar are arithmetic mean of y series and x series, where rho is a correlation coefficient between the x and y series, and sigma x and sigma y are the standard deviation of x and y series. Now, if in the sum, if they are given in terms of the correlation coefficient and standard deviation directly, then we will be going to use rho into sigma x by sigma y or sigma y by sigma x. If they have given the variables in terms of x and y, then we will be going to use the formula summation xy by summation x square or summation xy by summation y square. So, based on this regression equation, we will be going to solve one problem. The problem is given where variable is given, variable x is given and the variable y is given. Now, we need to obtain the two regression equations. We have to obtain two regression equations, and the next question they have given, what is the value of y when x equal to 6, and the third question they have given, estimate the value of x when y equal to 45. Now in the question they have given variable x and y, so we have to use the regression equation in terms of summation xy, summation x square and summation xy by summation y square formula we have to use. Now we will work out this problem. So for that we need a column to solve the sums. First we will take it here x. Next we will take where x minus x bar, which is nothing but our x. Next we will take x minus x bar whole square, that is nothing but our x square. Then we will take y. Okay, that is y minus y bar, which is nothing but y, and y minus y bar square, which is nothing but y square, and we have to take x into y, the product of x and y. Now what is the variable we have to see? In the question they have given the x variable, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 they have given, and the y variables they have given as a 10, 15, 20, 25 and a 30. Okay, this is the x and y variable. Now to get x bar, in the formula I have told x bar is nothing but the arithmetic mean of x series. So we have to find the x bar. X bar is nothing but it is the sum of all the values of x divided by n, where x summation x is nothing but the average value of x and n is nothing but the number of variables present. Now here we have to find what is x. The x value is here, summation x is nothing but it is 15. So we will take it as a 15 by n. N is nothing but how many variables are present. So we will get 15 by 5, which is nothing but 3 we will get. So we have to use it here. Now x is 1, whereas x bar we got it as a 3. We have to subtract. Now 1 minus 3, which is equal to minus 2. Similarly 1 minus 2, which is equal to minus 1, where 3 minus 3, which is equal to 0, and 4 minus 3, which is equal to 1, and 5 minus 3, which is equal to 2. Now we got the x. Now we have to find the x square. X square is nothing but the square of this, whatever the answer we have got. Now we have to take the square root of that. Square of that. That we will get it as a 4, 1, 0, 1 and a 4. Then we have to find summation x square. What is the answer? Summation x square is nothing but it is a 10. Similarly, we have to do it for a y. Now y. What is summation y? Y is nothing but it is 100. Okay. Now we have to find the y bar. Y bar is nothing but summation y by n, where summation y is 100 and y is 5. So we will get it as a total 20. Similarly, we have to solve it for here also. Now 10 minus 20, which is equal to minus 10, and 15 minus 20, which is equal to minus 5, and 20 minus 20, which is equal to 0. Here also 25 minus 20, which is equal to 5, and 30 minus 20, which is equal to 10. Then we have to find the square of that. That is 100, 25, 0, 25 and 100. So the summation y square we will get is as a 250. Next we have to find the product of x and y. That is not the whatever they given in the question x and y, we are not going to find that. Now whatever we have found out, now x minus x bar and y minus y bar, that xy we have to take it. So here it is 2 into 10, that is 20, 1 into 15, that is 15, then 0, then what is the value we got? 5, and here it is 20. It should be 5. So now we have to find summation xy. Summation xy is nothing but it is 50. So we got all the value of summation x square, summation y square and summation xy. Now we have to obtain the two regression equations of the y on x and x on y. Now we will solve the two regression equations. First we will see y on x. The first equation is y on x. Now to solve y on x, we need the formula, that is y minus y bar, which is equal to summation xy by summation x square into x minus x bar. So now what is y? We don't know. We will keep it as y bar is, we got it as here 20. That we will take it 20. Then summation xy we got, that is 50, and summation x square we got it as a 10. Then x minus x bar we got it as a 3. That we will take it here. Then y minus 20, which is equal to, that is 10 by 5, we are getting 5, and x minus 3. So the equation we will get it as y minus 20, which is equal to, when you multiply inside the bracket, you will get 5x minus 50. So that is y is equal to 5x minus 15 plus 20. So y is equal to 5x plus 5. That is the one equation. We got it from the y on x. Stop. Okay, now already we got one value, that is y is equal to 5x plus 5. Now we will solve the one more equation, that is x on y. We have already solved y on x. Now we will be going to solve x on y. So the formula is here x minus x bar, which is equal to summation xy by summation y square into y minus y bar. Now we know x bar is nothing but it is 3, and summation xy is 50, and summation y square is 250 into y minus y bar is 20. So we'll solve that. So x minus 3, which is equal to 50 by 250, which is equal to nothing but 0.2 into y minus 20. So here x minus 3, which is equal to, we have to multiply this equation to inside, that is 0.2 into y minus 0.2 into 20, we will get it as a 4. So that is x is equal to 0.2y minus 4 plus 3. So x is equal to 0.2y minus 1. So the equation we will get it on x is equal to 0.2y minus 1. So I'll write it here. X is equal to 0.2y minus 1 is the second equation we got. So we have obtained two regression equation. Now in the next question they have told what is the value of y when x equal to 6. So they have given the value of x that is equal to 6. So we have to find the value of y. Now we have to apply to the equation 1. We know that x is equal to 6. We are given x is equal to 6. We have to find the value of y. So y is equal to 5 into, in the place of x we are going to substitute 6 into 5. So that is nothing but y is equal to 35. We will get the answer y as a 35. And the next question they have given, estimate the value of x when y is equal to 45. So they have given the value of y as a 45. Now we have to estimate the value of x. So we have to apply that y to the equation 2, where x is equal to 0.2y into y value they have given 45 minus 1. So x is equal to 0.2 into 45 is nothing but it is 9 minus 1, where x is equal to 8. We will get the value of x as a 8. So the value of x is given 6. We have to find the value of y, that is value of y we got it as a 35. And when the value of y is given, we have to find the value of x, where y is given as a 45, we got the value x as a 8. So these are the solutions to the problem whichever given in the slides. So in today's session we have studied about a regression and the concept of regression and the types of regression and regression equations, how we can solve the regression equations and the problem based on the regression equations. Thank you.